Item Number SCP-1057-RU. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1057 is to be contained in a 6 by 6 by 6 meter cell with a teardrop-shaped doorway. Corners of the cell should be cemented to give the room a spherical shape. It is allowed to bring basic geometric shape objects in its cell only for experiments, except spherical and elliptical objects. Bringing objects of these shapes are allowed for any purposes. SCP-1057 should not be taken from its cell. Description: SCP-1057 is a 4-dimensional object in the Klein bottle form. It was obtained as a result of an unauthorized experiment with SCP-1, data classified. The main anomalous property of the object is its ability to unpredictably distort any 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional objects with a basic geometric shape. The effect extends to any kind of objects, as well as images on paper and rooms. However, the object has no effect on spheres or ellipsoids. And thank God for that. It is scary to imagine what this thing would do to eyes. Dr. L, data classified. Radius of SCP-1057 is, for unknown reasons, limited to walls of the room in which the object is located. The amount of time SCP-1057 needs to transform objects is different and presumably depends on 2 factors: the size of the object and the distance between the object and SCP-1057. Thus, changing a large room can take about a week, while a small dice placed near the object will be distorted almost immediately. In the case of placing any objects in the top of the bottle, data expunged. In addition, in some cases, observation of SCP-1057 can cause hallucinations. Addendum 1 Data classified. 8 Experiment log. Begin log. Data expunged. An attempt to fill SCP-1057 with water is made, which causes the material exchange between the laboratory SCP-1057 is in and the adjacent laboratory. The table with SCP-1057 moves to the adjacent laboratory. 2 computers and data expunged are created in its place. The experiment is interrupted. The study and development of containment procedures begin. End log. Addendum 2. SCP-1057's effect on different subjects. Subject: Laboratory, data classified, in Site 7. Effect: when personnel entered the laboratory, a significant increase in internal size was detected. In addition to this, the room acquired 5 additional walls. Note: the object could not be found inside the room for 3 hours. Subject: Rubik's Cube. Distance: 5 meters. Effect: it took the subject 3 hours to take the form of a complex enihedra polyhedron 9 faces that retains all properties of a regular Rubik's Cube. Note: the subject is currently examined by Dr. L, data classified. Subject: Rubik's Cube. Distance: 10 centimeters. Effect: it took the subject a few seconds to become a Rubik's Tesseract. Note 1. The subject is currently unsolved. Note 2. 2 different effects on the same subject. I wonder if this is due to distance or effects are just random. Dr. L, data classified. Subject: a Mobius strip made of paper. Distance: 20 centimeters. Effect: data expunged. Note: I swear I'll find whoever did this, put him in the square box and leave him next to this thing for a night. I think this will take away the hunt for stupid jokes. Dr. L, data classified. Subject: a square depicted on an arbitrarily cut sheet of paper. Distance: half a meter. Effect: nothing happened to the piece of paper itself. However, the image on the sheet now breaks the laws of Euclidean geometry and is described by observers as a round square. Subject: data classified, video camera. Distance: 3 meters. Effect: the subject became a complex-shaped device, apparently partially located in another dimension. It is impossible to correlate the images in the photographs it takes with real objects. Note: the transformation occurred during an attempt to photograph SCP-1057 while standing in the doorway. Subject: folder with A4 size papers. Distance: 2.5 meters. Effect: the folder turned into a complex rectangular structure of paper and cardboard reminiscent of origami. It can be opened in 4 different ways. Its interior can be unfolded in more and more ways. Despite the previous weight, by rough estimates the folder contains up to data classified 1,000 sheets. If the way to open it in 6 ways will not be found. Object: a prism with 3 faces. Distance: 1 meter. Effect: prism takes the form of an icosahedron. Note: at a certain angle, light falling on the object splits in an abnormal manner and colors every face in its unique color. Subject: a pack of cigarettes. Distance: 4 meters. Effect: the subject in a data classified laboratory assistant's pocket became a complex cylindrical structure made of cigarette paper. Data classified cardboard parallelepipeds filled with tobacco were found inside. Note: I don't argue that turning it inside out was funny to watch, but it is still breaking of containment procedures. I'll figure out what to do with this assistant, Dr. L. Data Classified. Translation of this article was inspired by Hyperbolica, a game with non-Euclidean geometry. There will be a link to Hyperbolica in the description for anyone who got interested.